Hi, Mori here at Vista Sotheby's International Realtor, where I'm an associate broker. And welcome to Mr. Neighborhood Talks Real Estate. And our guest today is Jim Van Zanten. Jim is here in the capacity of a longtime developer of single-family and townhomes in the South Bay, and apartment buildings as well, as I understand.
That's right.
But his resume is not limited to construction. He also owned a real estate firm, still owns an escrow company and property management firm, and he's a broker here at Sotheby's, Vista Sotheby's. So he's a pretty busy guy. All right, Jim, about how many homes have you built over the years, and could you give us an idea of the types of homes you built in terms of style and size, and maybe tell us the location of some of the projects so our viewers can drive by and have a look at them?
Well, there's a lot of variety in there. I probably built 120 units, including houses. That includes apartments, includes townhomes. So probably the most noticeable one might be the one at the corner of Ardmore and Manhattan Beach Boulevard, which, you know, people pass every day.
Yeah.
And so that was a successful project.
Yeah, that was a church, right?
It was a church. It was
Yeah.
a church with 8 parking spaces, and that's why they didn't do too well as a church. And so they sold that property, and then they moved to a larger place in Torrance, which was much better for them.
Oh, it's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know that. Okay, so Jim, what's your thought process when you decide what style house to build and what sort of amenities to include in a house?
Well, I think it's pretty easy, actually, generally speaking, because, you know, the trends change. You know that. You have clients, and
Yes.
you have followed the trends. But for instance, right now, I mean, your choice would be a modern house or a coastal plantation. Around around 2000, everybody was doing Tuscan. It had to be Tuscan.
Mediterranean.
Tuscan Mediterranean. It had to be that.
Yeah.
If you didn't do that, I mean, the public's taste changes, and so consequently, you have to you got to provide what's in demand at this time. Did you also ask about the interior design elements?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know, usually you have a team. You have to have an architect. You need a designer. You got a builder. You have to have a builder. Then even you know, the developer comes along with a few ideas, and together, you know, that team talks about this stuff, and that's how you come up with it through conversation. So it's sometimes you make errors, but usually you come up with a pretty nice product.
Depends on what's in at the time as well, like swimming pool, no swimming pool.
Yeah, you're always trying to
bar, no bar, you know, that kind of.
Yeah, you're trying to do what's in demand.
Right.
You know, right now it's open floor plan. You know, no walls in the bottom story. You know, that's mandatory. It's not optional.
Yeah.
No hallways, as few hallways as possible.
Oh.
So that's just what's in demand right now.
No carpets.
No carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in the bedroom if the homeowner really wants it, but usually not.
Do you build for homeowners as well, or just for
I
development?
haven't.
No.
I haven't. I've never done that. We've always built to the market.
Right. Okay. So my audience knows that we like stories here. So can you tell us about an interesting, funny, or exciting incident while building all these years in the South Bay?
Well, I'll tell you, one exciting incident, a little too exciting.
Oh,
We were building 12 townhomes down by Nob Hill. You might recall
Redondo.
that project. And
Yes.
the funny thing is, I would drive down there a couple times a day, see how things were going. Anyway, I drive down there, and the PCH is shut down with fire trucks north of the project and fire trucks south of the project. Turned out that when you have a large project like that, you have to install new gas lines. And so consequently, you have to remove the old gas lines. Now, we had been to the city, and the city had marked off which of the gas lines had been vacated. So, of course, the plumbers were cutting out those gas lines. Fortunately or unfortunately, they started cutting out what they thought were the vacated gas lines. A flame erupted.
Oh,
Not
my God.
not a good sign.
no.
And so, the city shut the highway down, fearing an explosion of some sort. Nevertheless, it turned out that the gas was just residual,
Oh,
and we were cutting the right gas line, the old gas line. But after a few hard-stopping minutes, 20 minutes,
yeah.
everybody went home and traffic resumed.
And you
But
went,
when exactly, when the plumber jumped out of the ditch and started running, we thought, okay, we got a problem here. So that was a little too exciting.
yeah, yeah. All right, so that's the exciting category. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you coming here, spending a few moments with us.
Okay, you got it.
Bye-bye. Okay,
Does that
easy
work?
peasy.
Yeah, easy
Oh, yeah.
peasy.
What'd you think?
Oh, it's great. I think it was great. I think